Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. I'm Amanda, and today's look is a full-faced prom glam. Now this is for anybody who doesn't want full-on dark dramatic, but wants something that's bright, fresh, and wants the look put together. I created this look using duochrome pigments from Makeup Geek, and I think it turned out gorgeous. So if you would like to see how I got this look, please stay tuned. And as always, if you like me and my videos, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. Now I primed my lids with MAC Prep and Prime Eye Primer, and I went ahead and set the entire lid with a translucent powder. Now I'm going in with Makeup Geek's Peach Smoothie and adding this as my transition shade. Now I'm just using a big fluffy brush and going back in windshield wiper motions, just adding it and building it up till I get the color that I want. And I like this shade because it's neutral and it goes with lots of different skin tones. Next, going in with Makeup Geek's Creme Brulee, and I'm just basically putting that right on top of the peach smoothie. Just kind of adding a little bit of depth, so when we go in with our next shadows, everything will blend flawless and just go together really nicely. Okay, now going in with Makeup Geek's Curfew. It is a beautiful orchid purple, and I'm adding this with a more tapered blending brush, and I'm putting this right into the crease, putting the most color on the outer lid and then blending it into the inner corner of my eye. So just going back and forth, building up the color till I get the desired look that I want. This color is so gorgeous. It will go with lots of different skin tones, and it is just so beautiful. Makeup Geek shadows retail for $6 a piece, and they're so worth it. Now just taking a clean blending brush, I'm just smoothing out the edges so I don't have any kind of harsh lines. Next is Makeup Geek's Sensuous, and it is a beautiful darker purple, and I'm taking a pencil brush, like a dense, tightly packed brush, any kind will work, and I'm just packing that on the outer lid and bringing it up into the crease, and this is really going to add some depth to the eye look. Now you want most of the color to be on the outside in the outer V, and if it looks a little sloppy or messy at first, that's fine, because we'll go back in and blend it to make it look really smooth. So basically just packing most of the color on the outer lid and then bringing whatever is left on the brush up into the crease. The next color is Makeup Geek's Carnival, and I just added this with the same brush just to add a little bit more of brightness. This is totally not necessary, but I had it, it was in front of me, and I love it, and I wanted to incorporate it somehow into this look, and I just took a clean blending brush and smoothed it out. Now this is Drama Queen. I figured this went perfect with the prom look. I love the name, I love the color, I just had to add it in. So again, just packing it onto the outer V and just bringing it softly and smoothly up into the crease. You don't want to go all the way in towards the inner corner. You want to kind of keep it on the outer part. And then you take a clean blending brush and just clean up your edges. Now what I found that really worked the best was a clean, denser pencil brush to really smooth out the edges, and it made it look really flawless and put together. Now you will get some fallout, that's totally fine. I always go back in afterwards with a makeup brush, or makeup wipe, excuse me, and clean up any kind of fallout. Now taking NYX's eyeshadow base in white, and I'm putting this on my lid, trying to avoid the outer part because we don't want to mess up all the colors that we just worked hard on. And I'm just putting this on. A little goes a long way in smoothing it out. And you want to make sure you totally smooth it out and it's totally pretty much dry. That way when you go in with your next color, it will go on nice. And all this does is add a brightness. Now these are the pigments, the duochrome pigments. I chose Mood Ring and I chose Sugar Rush. And I spray any kind of brush that I'm using with a little bit of Max Fix Plus. It's just basically a mineralized water that adds a brightness and metallic sheen to any kind of shadow. And I just pack these on. Mood Ring reflects purple, pink, teal, silver. And Sugar Rush reflects teal and purple with a little bit of white and silver. Depending on the way the light hits you and what kind of light you're in, you will see a different color. These are so gorgeous. They're super easy to work with. They go on so nice. I absolutely love them. And I always go back in with my finger and smooth them out. That way you can really see the duochrome. It almost like intensifies it. Now I did a swatch on my hand of Sugar Rush to try to get you to see what it looked like, but with my lighting it was kind of hard. And actually in certain lighting it almost has like an orange look to it. It's really, I love these pigments, these duochrome pigments. I don't know how they did it, but they're amazing. Now this is a foiled shadow in Daydreamer. And I had it, I figured I'd just add it on to add a little bit more of a purple lilac look to the eye, and it really came out nice. And then I'm just taking a clean brush and a makeup wipe and going in and cleaning up any kind of necessary spots that you may need to fix. And then going back in with Curfew and I believe Carnival, and I'm just adding it to my crease to basically fix up anywhere where the pigment might have landed, just to make sure you have your clean look and everything like that. And I also went in with a little bit more of Drama Queen and added it to the outer V. For foundation and primer today, I'm using the Makeup Forever Ultra HD in the Primed and Poreless Too Faced. It's oil-free and it's a wonderful primer. And I'm also going to color correct in the Orange Concealer from LA Girl. Retails around $2.99. It's a wonderful concealer. They have a wide range of colors. This is the orange one, which cancels out any kind of darkness. So it's perfect for your dark circles. Now the green is, they also have this in the LA Girl, but I just decided to use my YSL color corrector. The green is for any kind of acne and any kind of redness you may have. So I just put this on, and then you basically just blend it into your skin, and then we'll add our foundation and it covers up and it looks great. Now the reason why I went with the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation is because it is gorgeous. It's wonderful. It's perfect for prom or any kind of night out that you have. It blurs your fine lines. It blurs your pores. It's like sweat resistant. I absolutely love it. It really does look like you are photoshopped when you are done using this. Anytime I have a client that has a special night out or prom or a wedding, I always reach for my Makeup HD foundation. It's literally one of the best. I love it. So I'm just using my Artis Oval 8 brush, and I love this brush. The price, I would not recommend it, but it is a nice brush to get the job done. So I'm basically just smoothing the foundation into my skin. I'm using two concealers today. This is the Revlon Photo Ready in light medium. And then I'm also going in with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in light warm for highlighting. So I basically put the Revlon on anywhere that I want to conceal, and then I will put the Naked Skin Concealer, the brighter one, anywhere I want to highlight. So center of my face and under my eyes. And then I will blend this all out until I get a smooth application. And when blending under your eyes, you never want to swipe. You always want to pat or buff, and you always want to go back and forth in a motion, like you can see how I'm doing right now, because if you swipe, you'll actually remove the product. Another good way is always to use your ring finger and lightly pat, because your ring finger has the lightest amount of pressure. So that's another good way. Or using a damp beauty blender works really great also. And then to set my concealer in my face, I chose the Ben Nye Colorless Neutral Powder, and this is great. It's technically like stage makeup, so it will really set your makeup and it will not budge. And I decided to do a little bit of baking. Baking just basically sets your makeup in place for the night. It makes it so it doesn't crease and actually adds a little bit of brightness. So I really wanted to use this. I should have did it before I set my face, but I forgot, and it's new. I really wanted to use it. It's the Sleek Makeup Cream Contour Kit in medium, and it's absolutely amazing. My Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit sometimes is a little hard to work with. This is the opposite. This goes on really smooth and blends out flawlessly. Now, I normally don't contour my nose, but I decided since this is a dramatic night and the eyes are a little bit not dramatic, I decided to do my face dramatic, and I did contour my nose. And also, I just kind of wanted to show everybody how to contour in case, you know, you're unsure or you wanted to learn how to contour. I decided to put these steps in with the cream contour. In my opinion, cream contour looks the most natural, and I always go in with a powder, bronzer, or contour and set the cream. And that's exactly what I'm doing right now. My favorite at the moment is the Kat Von D Shade and Light Powder Contour Kit, and I use the middle shade, and I just set anywhere I put the cream contour. And I always find when I'm doing my contour, I always put it a little bit higher than my cheekbone, because when you blend, it will naturally fall in the hollow of your cheekbone. So I feel like if I put it in the hollow of my cheekbone and then blend, it always kind of falls a little below. So just a tip. Dance break. One of my favorite blushes at the moment is the Tarte Amazonian 12-Hour Blush in Tipsy. So I just put this on my cheekbones and blend it out. Then I'm also going in with the Milani Tintastic Bronzer, and I'm using the Becca Tiger Lily Luminous Blush Topper. And it was really bright, so I just kind of blended it out with the bronzer, and it turned out to be really gorgeous. So now I'm just carving out my contour with the Ben Nye powder. This just adds a really nice sharp line and cleans it up. Next, I'm going in with the Benefit Eye Bright. I wanted to keep my eyes bright, so this really gives you that wide awake, bright look. So if you don't like anything that's dark underneath your eyes, this is wonderful. Now I decided to add a little bit of eyeliner, and I chose the NYX Matte Liner. It's really great. It's waterproof. It's another reason why I love it. And it's a liquid liner, which is super easy to apply. Some of the liquid liners are a little bit tricky for me to apply, but I find that this one is super easy. The brush is really small, and it makes it really easy to apply. One of my favorite bottom lash mascaras is Benefit Roller Lash. So I'm just going ahead and putting some mascara on my bottom lashes. It really gives you that wide awake doll looking lash. I don't know how to explain it. I just really love it. And then this is the Clinique. I'm not exactly sure what it's called. It's like Mega Lash or something like that. I'll put it down in the description box. This is a sample that I received and I wanted to try it, and it really did work really well. So next I took a little bit of Makeup Geek's Blacklight. This is a duochrome pressed powder or pressed eyeshadow, and I'm just highlighting the inner corner of my eyes, and it is so gorgeous. I absolutely love this. If you don't have this for your collection, I definitely suggest looking into it. It's so pretty. It reflects teal and purple. It's gorgeous. Now just dusting off that bake, and I decided to do 2 lip looks for you today. This is the ColourPop Oh Snap lip liner. It's like a pastel pink, and I will go in with Kat Von D's Requiem, which is a lilac, and I will top it off with Sephora's hologram lip gloss, and I will also add some of the Makeup Geek's pigment and mood ring onto my lips to give my lips that matching effect of the eyes, and I think it turned out really nice. But for somebody who's not wanting such a dramatic lip, I decided to do 2 lip looks. So this is lip look number 1, and this is me just adding the pigment. Lip look number 2 is just NYX matte, it's like liquid butter gloss or something in the color Tokyo, and then I just topped it off with MAC's Fabby. It's a frosted nude pink color. It's absolutely gorgeous. So I never do my brows on camera, so I decided after I put my lashes on, I decided to go ahead and do my brows. Now, these aren't my favorite lashes, but they turned out to be very dramatic, and I like it with the eye look. So I'm just filling in my brows. I sped it up really fast because it's really simple. I just used the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pencil and taupe and lined my brows. I'm trying to let them grow right now, so I was unsure if I wanted to do them on camera, but I decided to do them. And then I just fill them in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow powder and taupe. And then I just use the bristle, what's it called, the spoolie, to basically fade out my brows because you want them to be lighter in the front. Now I will do a more in-depth eyebrow tutorial, but I just kind of wanted to show you how I basically do them. And sometimes I carve them out with concealer. Today I did not. It all depends on how I feel and what look I'm going for. And then I just kind of add a little bit of the Benefit Gimme Brow for some fullness and some color. And then I set it with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel, which is like super glue for the brow. Now going in with Becca's Pearl Highlight, I'm just highlighting the high points on my face, cheekbones, eyebrows, nose, Cupid's bow. And then I will set everything with my Urban Decay De-Slick Oil Minimizing Makeup Setting Spray. So this completes the look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's a little bit different from my last prom look. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel for more videos to come. I really appreciate all your love and support. And if you're going to prom, please be safe and have a wonderful time. Bye, beauties.